Hi, I'm Daniel, and this is Ashville Weekly, episode 16. This week, I'm alone, under savage pressure, and grounded in the yard. What kind of backstreet pirate operation? Serious. Am I on below minimum wage? Going down and down and down. There's no time for all that. Have a look. Man's got a bin liner, the same clothes every day. I think we could be stuck. Tom Hanks, Castaway. So you got in there? Nothing. Nothing at all. VILLE.
Yeah.
Aggregates, AGG.
Yeah.
REGATES.com. Yeah.
.com, yeah?
Yeah. Tell me when.
Morning, it's Railstone Solutions, you're right.
Hello. You've called me on your mobile number. Now I'm going to harass you. I'm always harassing you. I finally got your mobile number. Sorry, mate, let me just store this. It's Monday morning and today we start in the yard, but we are in the weighbridge. Simon is not in today and nor is Terry, so I'm on the weighbridge and I'm in the other office. I'm running between the two the entire day. Flo, who's normally on the shovel, is not in either, so I've had to pull the concrete driver Sinel out of a lorry and now he is on the shovel. So we're just making do and we're trying to get through the best way we can. Ashville Weekly 15 went out last night. It's had some good feedback. Appreciation to everybody that watched it. I want to address something. Someone said something in the comments.
Why do I wear the same clothes every day?
Like, firstly, I don't wear the same clothes every day. I've got loads of these. I've got loads of these, I've got loads of these, I've got loads of different Ashville gear. I do not wear the same clothes every day. And the reason why I do wear Ashville uniform every day is for two reasons. One, because we brand everything. And two, because at 5 o'clock in the morning, who's got time to do a fashion show and think,
I'm gonna wear this might match that, them jeans, let me turn them up.
There's no time for all that. When you wake up in the morning, you eat your food, you have your coffee, you put your clothes on and out the door. So I'm fully prepared with my Ashville clothes all the time, but it's not the same clothes every day. Right, let's step outside. A lot of people have pointed out my pronunciation of Antarctica. They said I said Anna and then a place called Arctica. Get a picture from Antarctica with a load of walruses on the side. I still can't pronounce it right because I haven't done my research, but you know what I mean, that place where it's really cold. And someone else said that walruses aren't from there. Well, again, I apologize. I'm not up to date on my BBC Blue Planet. And although I call myself Daniel Attenborough, I am not David Attenborough, so I'm sorry. But you get the idea. Walruses, seals, cold place, lying down, not doing a lot, hot, cold, hot, cold. Jules,
Okay.
I need you to put 2 loads of type 1 on for today, yeah?
Okay.
And 2 loads of type 1 for tomorrow, please, yeah? To the Feltham job, yeah? Not the King's Cross job.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, thanks, bye.
Thanks, bye.
More lorry trouble. This morning a driver jumped into this lorry and the dashboard lit up like a Christmas tree, plenty of brake warnings. It's very annoying, but what can I say? I can't fault Scania. I called them and they came straight out and they're trying to repair it now. You can't have lads driving out on the road with warnings all over the dashboard. A lot of the time it's nothing, it's just a sensor because these lorries, they have far too many sensors on them, but you can't take the risk that he might have a problem with his braking system. What's happening?
It's got a speed sensor on wheel 1.
Speed sensor.
It is warm.
It is warm, but it looked like something was leaking. Something's coming off it. It's just not the dashboard, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine this. We go to move this lorry this morning, get in it, turn it on, wind the window down to move it round. He wound the window down to lean out to clean this, and now the window won't go up. Look at that. What kind of backstreet pirate operation does that look like now? Man's got a bin liner for a window in the new pump. Well, it's not new, it's 2 years old, but it's a new lorry. Some scandal bag has been cut in half and put here to stop water going into the lorry. Now I have to find a way to get this to Volvo or get Volvo here. As you saw on episode 15, I said that we need some more trains in here. We need some more trains in here. We need some more trains in here. Too many. And having a look at this, we definitely need a train. The trouble is, trains are booked 1 week in advance. So if I wanted a train this week, I would have had to have booked it last week, and I didn't. So looking at the material and the way the material is going down and down and down with the amount of work we're doing, I think we could be stuck at the end of the week. So we have gone from having far too much material to now running out and not being able to service the job. This episode of Ashville Weekly is sponsored by Dell. If you follow me on Instagram, like you should, you'll see that I've worked with them previously. Being a captain of industry, I rely heavily on vehicles, machinery, and technology. Here's the latest bad boy in the fleet. This week, I'm really short-staffed. I'm trying to do everything myself. Thanks to this Dell Latitude, I'm able to stay on top of work and keep it moving. This bad boy is great for Zoom calls.
Take it off mute. Take it off mute. Oh.
So I'm doing all the filming myself this week, but that's no problem. I can pop the SD card straight into the Latitude and watch back what I just filmed. Or share my screen with my video editor.
Have a look at these shots.
Or I can go straight from the HDMI port to the TV. As you know, I work all the hours under the sun. I just keep going from sun up to sundown. This Latitude is trying to give me a run for my money because it keeps going and going and going.
What do you know about them transformer laptops will also turn into a tablet?
Not to mention, it's Dell's smallest and lightest 15-inch PC. So if you're looking for a business laptop or just a laptop in general and you're not laptop intolerant, check out the link in the description and have a look at the Dell range. But remember, this is for people who are serious, not anyone who's shook of work. The Scania engineer left the Scania van open, boy. So you got in it. I've addressed this before and I'm going to address it again because my mum has said it. My mum would like me to talk a little slower so people can hear me. Mum, I'm going to say it again. I value your time and everyone else's time and my time. And I've got a lot to say, so I've got to say it quickly. And if you think that I talk a little faster, listen a little faster, and then I haven't got to slow down for you to catch up. Well, that's not a good start, is it? Hello. Guys, it's Tuesday. I'm in the yard in the Weybridge again. I'm alone. There's even less staff in today. I've had to try and set myself up in here with, I've got 2 computers here, I've got a computer there. I've put a load of people's emails onto the other computer so I can try to communicate as best I can with people and get the lorries loaded and out the gate. Yeah, this is, I'm not gonna lie, man, this is tough, but no matter what, I've got to try to stay open and do what we can. Just to be clear to everyone, because a lot of you are probably thinking like, what's he doing? Why don't he just close? I'm not in here trying to make money. I'm in here to protect my life's work. We cannot shut. No one's interested. You know, everybody's saying, you should be able to shut and reopen. We cannot shut. We cannot afford it. Whoever you have to pay your rent to, they don't care. Your suppliers don't care. I still have to pay for diesel. If I was to shut, my drivers, they've got bills to pay. Everyone who works for me, they have bills to pay. I have a responsibility to them as well. Us closing or me not being here at a time like this when no one else is here, there's no point in lying or try to dress it up. We will not survive. So I am here trying to survive, not trying to make money. We're not being nearly as productive as we have been in the past, but we are doing something and we're keeping the projects open, and the people who are here, they're in employment and they're working and they're paying their bills and they're looking after their families. So we're just gonna try to navigate this as best we can and normally I say take each day as it comes. I'm literally taking each hour as it comes. So yes. Alright guys, here's my I Am Legend setup. Got my high vis if I need to go out in the yard. Of course, I've got my Dell laptop. Thank you very much, Dell. Always supporting small businesses. I've got 2 computers there. I've got the Weybridge system. I'm boxed in. I'm ready. I'm resilient. Forgive me, like I'm really not great at this. There's all the paperwork and folders, what Simon leaves in good order because Simon definitely has OCD. Guys, I want to talk about something that happened today. Now, there were 3 number plates which weren't in existence, and I was speaking with a company and they managed to bring the 3 of them back into existence. You know I love a number plate. The auction was today, so I've been watching it. A couple of people have emailed me and said, oh, we've seen your number plate, da-da-da-da. I didn't say a word. Now, Ashville number plates, they're really only valuable to me, unless your name's Ashley. So, you know, AS11, AS14, AS17, AS19, anything that looks like Ash and then something which we do, MOT, Muck, or Ash Ag. Now, there was a number plate today, AS11, AGG. Now, people started bidding against it, trying to buy it in order to sell it back to me. Now, the number plate has absolutely no value to you, but to me, my company is called Ashville, so it's very valuable to me. So to the people who have decided to bid, who believe they're gonna buy it and triple their money or quadruple their money and sell it back to me, I would like to give you my offer now. My offer is this: nothing. Nothing at all. Not even the £80 DVLA fee to assign it, which I'd appreciate if you'd put up personally. You know what film that is, don't you? It's The Godfather. It's The Godfather where Michael Corleone is sitting down with one of the senators. Just in time. Hello. Guys, it's Wednesday morning, it's 6:20. We are in the yard. One of our volumetrics is being repaired, and this is the other one. And the guys are just trying to do a bit of work to this quickly. Michael, who you can see over there, he is really helping me out, so a big thanks to Michael. They have a slight problem there in that the person who used to drive this didn't clean the auger out properly, so they're trying to take some of the dry concrete off it. This morning, before everybody gets in and it all goes mad, I'm checking the deliveries, and look what came. Custom Ashville boxing gloves, 16 ounce as well, because obviously man's a heavyweight. Look at these. How cool are these boxing gloves? Thank you so much for this. With everything going on, these made me smile. And obviously they were sent here because they know that I am the heavyweight champion of construction and foliage and general wickedness. Eventually, when I fill the punch bag, these are what I'm gonna use. Yes! Love that. Morning, Flo, one sec. Guys, late on Tuesday, something else arrived. This is the assault bike for the Ashville gym. This assault bike does exactly what it says on the tin. It assaults your body. One of the greatest all-body bits of cardio kit that you can get. Now, I don't go running on the road, bad for the knees, far too heavy for that. I had to come in for a quick battery change. Guys, this is the umbrella that people keep seeing me with, and people keep saying, are you selling these umbrellas? So I've actually got them in stock already. So leave a comment below if you would like an umbrella, and we'll decide if enough of you want to buy an umbrella, we put them on sale. I'm a bit big to be going running on the road. I don't want to crack the pavement or hurt my knees, so this is going to be perfect when I start training in here and all the weights are in. Guys, it's 7:20. The boys are all out doing their first deliveries. I need to get back on the weighbridge. I'm not sure how much filming I'll be able to do today. I'll pick it up again tomorrow and see what I can do. But as I said, I'm under pressure. I'm doing everything on my own, so we'll just see how we get on. But obviously, we won't give up, and we'll just continue. You know why? Because I'm serious. Mic check, yes, I got some. Thursday morning, day 4, Tom Hanks, Castaway. I can't see what deliveries are coming in, but then I saw this on the side. Yes, the YouTube plaque has finally arrived. Obviously, because YouTube got shook when they found out that I was making a concrete one. So let's get this opened up and have a look. I'm opening this live and direct so you can all share this moment with me. I actually need to hurry up and make the concrete one now. Whoa, look at the packaging there. Look, get a close look at that packaging. As I said, I'm by myself. You're not going to get any special cutaways or any effects or anything like that. Ara, work your magic. Oh, wait, hold on. Look at this. Yes. We've got a letter. Woohoo! Fresh out the box. Have a look. What can you see? That has made me really happy. I need to get on and make that concrete one. Let me just take a still for the thumbnail. Guys, thank you very much to everyone who subscribes. Thank you to everyone who watches. Unfortunately, I just whistled when I spoke there like Mole from Winnie the Pooh, who pops his head up with the hard hat with the light on the front. But I'm not re-recording it because I'm far too busy. So, thank you to everyone. I'm going to get on with my day and see what we can get done. Guys, it's Friday morning. I'm in the yard. It's 6:33. We were well prepared last night, so a lot of the boys are already out.
I've just gone upstairs, opened up that office, put all the heating on everywhere so it can be warm when the limited people who are in do get in. I've had some good news. We've got 3 trains coming next week and 5 the week after, so I'm very pleased about that. I'm hanging on in there. I don't feel great. You know, every day I think to myself, well, I can't believe that. Like, I got through that day, like things can't get worse. And then inevitably when you think like that, something does happen. And then it just gets worse and worse. But we're still hanging on in there, we're pushing forward. This is probably going to be the shortest episode that we've ever done. And I apologise, you can see what's going on here, but this is real life. Remember these fuel tanks? Thankfully Noel is back in. We're just fitting the hoses, etc. on it now. I think maybe if I use this ladder, I might be able to put this camera in a position. We're doing a bit of work on the fuel tank. The way it was, I didn't like it. I'm definitely not going to put a pump on this, and I want it to be gravity fed. So instead of having this open the entire time, we're going to put a lock on this. We've put a diesel filter in here, so all the diesel has to go through this first. We're going to put this on top of some concrete blocks so it's even higher, so we keep getting the gravity feed. And we've made a hole in here and we've put some fittings on so the hose will sit outside. So when you want to fill it, you fill it from here and this remains locked. The only time you need to open this is when you've got a problem or you want to change the filter, and we're going to do 2 hooks here so the reel can go around this and the nozzle can sit right there. I think that's the best way of doing it. Just over in the weighbridge, I thought I would get to do a bit of filming before a problem arose. No such luck. Dimitri is on the M25 close to the M1 and one of his steer tyres has exploded. There's no damage, everyone is safe, he's pulled over safely. It is 6:48. The boys in the tippers have all left, and on site they're going to tip at 7. So they're going to tip soon and be back here. I have to do so much before they get here so I don't slow them down. Come on, please answer. I'm ready on the weighbridge. I stayed here till late last night. I was here till about 10 p.m. I went through every single email. I even went through the emails of the people who aren't here and I responded to everything. I don't have a luxury of saying, oh yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is code for never. Or when tomorrow comes, you've got the work from tomorrow to deal with as well, so I stayed here late and did that. It feels like I got in the door, took off my shoes, had a shower, got in bed, and got out of bed 30 seconds later, and then went straight back out the door again. Here we are in the yard. I can see the LH60 is parked in its proper home. It's not up on a heap. Weighbridge is looking good. That's where I sit. So the drivers can pull up here and I can talk to them out the window. But the drivers have all been making fun of me. When I give them their tickets, they say, Dan, I said no onions. They think that they're funny. It's very dark and I don't know how to adjust the settings on this camera. I'm sorry. But what I do want you to see is all the material. In fact, guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait a few hours and try to refilm this when it's a bit more light. So I'm going to do some work and hopefully I'll find the time to film a bit of this for you later. It's 8:30. Let's have a look. As you can see, we made a huge dent. Look at that, all clear. We actually need to clean the tracks a little bit. Now, if you remember, a few weeks back, you saw Wayne driving on the shovel and the material was piled sky high.
Now that is what this machine was built for.
Are we gonna give it a go? Let's do it. Come on. Don't be shook. Come on. Yes. Yes. Oh. We've taken the top off the material pile, so it's in line completely with the top of the bay, nice and flat. And if we have a look, that mountain of material is no more. We've been hitting it hard, and all, other than how under pressure I am, is going well. This looked a lot different on Monday, and a lot different than Monday before that. Now I've got to work out how I'm going to get down. I'm going to go that way. Am I going to go this way? Oh!
No, probably not. Uh-oh, I think I should have thought about this before I... My mum always told me, whatever goes up must come down. Guys, there's only one thing that goes up and never comes down. Can you tell me what it is? Oh! Oh. Oh. I made it. Only one thing that goes up and never comes down, and that is your age. All right, signing off for today, guys. Got plenty to do. I'll try and touch base later this evening. If not, it will be Saturday.
Guys, it's Saturday and I'm in the yard, and I'm happy to say I've worked out that there's a record button on the gimbal that I can press instead of stretching my hand up there. I'm ashamed to say that I actually slept through my alarm today. My alarm went off at 4:30 and I slept all the way through to 5:38, and then I jumped up in a rush. I was just so tired, I just couldn't, I don't know, like normally I say no matter what I'll get it done, but my body just wasn't having it. I clean slept through the alarm, but I'm here now. I had a thought when I was on the way in, what have I actually done here? Like, how has this happened? Like, am I taking on too much? Like, why am I in this position and how's this happening? And then it just kind of came back to me and I had a moment of clarity. For me, there's no glory in playing small. Like, there's no glory. Like, I have to take risks. I have to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at it. Like, I have to do my best. If I'm not growing something or trying to grow something, if I'm at this level, I'm just not happy with what I'm doing. It has to go up. Like, things have to be going up, and that might not necessarily mean monetary value. It means what the business is doing and the services we provide, and, you know, like the legacy I might leave behind. So that was my thought. For me, can't play small. I have to go for it. I have to give it a go. If it doesn't work, then that's another conversation and we go again. As long as I have my health, which I don't at the moment, but as long as I have my health, we can go again. And it had me thinking of all the like yesterday, I was sitting with Sinead. Sinead is our credit controller. And Sinead said, right, the end of the month is coming. We've got this much money for wages. We've got this much money for suppliers, etc., etc. And she's told me, in past months when Sinead has said that to me, I've then gone and put a deposit on a machine and bought a machine because I thought, right, we need this machine because then we can do this, then we can do that a bit better, and we can go into this, part and do this differently, and we can do this a bit better and we can save money. And then Sinead says, what happened to that money? And I say, well, I went and bought a new machine. I needed it for this, that, the other. And then I'll say to Sinead, and then you can harass for money. And then we end up ducking and diving for 2 months trying to extend credit lines with suppliers. As long as we pay people, we put diesel in the lorries and we manage to pay our rent. Sometimes we end up ducking and diving because, contrary to popular belief, guys, I am still learning on the job, and this is not a massive conglomerate. It's me, my team, this is Ashville, and we're not the finished article. You know, we're working every day to get better, to get bigger, to progress, and it is a bumpy road, as you can see by me filming here alone. Another thought that came to my head was the hours I work. If I divide the hours I work by money, am I on below minimum wage? If I'm working 7 days a week from when my eyes open to my eyes close, am I actually on below minimum wage for the hours that I'm putting in? And then another moment of clarity, I thought to myself, hopefully, if I'm working this hard when it's possible, hopefully I'm front loading the work in my life. So if I can do this for as long as physically possible and I can grow a great company which can then survive a bit more without me, maybe later on in life I'll have some free time and, you know, have a family or something one day. Drinking out the Thanos mug. Hi, Jules.
Right guys, in the yard, we've got a lot of tyre repairs happening, and Noel is back in, and Noel is doing a repair on the concrete lorry. The wing that covers the two back axles got ripped off and it bent all the bars and everything, and Noel is working to put that back so the lorry can be road worthy. I've already done the list for Monday, and I'm going to send the boys a loading list, so let's take a look around the yard and see what's happening. We are now in the railway yard, guys. We are just trying to clean the areas where the material was stacked previously. So we've cleaned all of this. There's the weighbridge over there. Yep. So now if we come back this way, we're cleaning all of this area. At the basement salvage project, we finished the membrane and we finished the insulation, and the screed is being poured. Now you know that I love to be there for every pour and everything that's going on, but today that is not possible. Fortunately, Dudek is sending some pictures of everything in place before the screed is poured, and hopefully a little video which we can pop up here, I think in the frame if I've left enough space. Hopefully we can show you the pictures here of the work when it was complete and now the screed being poured. I think that should be enough of a delay to show it. It's cold out here, isn't it? A quick look at the completed work. Looking lovely. This lorry is ready to go out on the road on Monday morning. Still in the yard, guys. It's still Saturday. It's pretty late, but as you can see, we are still loading lorries, and we are not loading them for Monday. Something strange has happened. A job has come in for now, so between Saturday and Sunday, an emergency job has come on. Now, I made a couple of phone calls to a couple of drivers who weren't in today, and straight away those drivers said, if there's work, I'm in. That's because Ashville drivers are #serious, and they're not like other drivers who, when there's work in the bed, they would sleep on the floor. So it's a very proud moment. Nearly every driver I phoned said, Dan, I'm coming in, I'm ready, is my lorry there? So we're going to hit this job hard, and hopefully in next week's episode I can show you what we did on Sunday and Saturday evening. The train line is looking a lot better than it was. The diesel tank saga is finally finished. And the diesel tanks are now here as well. The one on the left, that's going to be the one we use around the yard. If we have a machine that's so big we don't want to move it, we'll lift it with a forklift. And the tall one you can see in front of you, that's not actually for here, that's for another site. I'll tell you about where that's going when I tell you about the new machine that I'm buying from Liebherr. But again, can't tell you any more right now.
Final thought for today, guys, is make sure you love what you do and you're passionate about it. If you do not love what you do, when you have those dark days and you have those moments where you doubt yourself, you won't push through it because it will be just a job for you. So make sure you love what you do. Therefore, you'll find it inside, you'll find it in your gut, you'll find it somewhere to do something to just push on and survive that one day more.
Audio. Audio, we got audio? Good. That's it for Ashville Weekly, episode 16. I'm happy to say that I made it through the week. At long last, we have our YouTube plaque and plenty of space for more trains in here. I've done a lot of contemplating, and I've come to the realization that either I'm serious or I'm too stubborn and hard-headed to give up. Either way, thank you for watching, and the saga continues next week. Hopefully, anyway. Click here for the Ashville website. Click here to subscribe to our channel. Click here to watch a tour of the yard where I've been stuck all week, and click here for last week's episode. It's a deep dish, boy. Goodbye.